Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. We welcome you all to the official podcast of Iskcon Bikaner's The Soul Purpose. So today in our Japa Talk series, we will discuss about how to control our mind. Sometimes we are chanting at a very high pace, but our mind is involved in some other things. Chanting is going on in a full speed. We are chanting very loudly, but our mind is involved somewhere else. That is also good, but not better, because the main thing is to involve our mind in chanting. Moreover, we feel like we're chanting very nicely, but so how to control our mind will be discussed today. Patanjali in his Yoga Sutra has told a way to control his mind. Generally, when we sit for chanting, then bad thoughts occupies our mind in the form of thinking. It could be negative thoughts, sex satisfaction, etc. All these feelings occupies us. Such thoughts trouble us and we make our mind out of control. If we want to tackle these thoughts, what can we do is that we should start thinking of the opposite thoughts. Patanjali tells about this in his Yoga Sutra that if we get any negative thoughts while chanting, then we should start contemplating the positive thoughts. This way we can conquer negative thoughts. This is called Vitarka Bhavane Pratipaksh Bhavanam. So we should always be attentive and keep a sharp eye on our mind. Whenever we chant very badly or negative thoughts come into our mind, we must convert them into positive thoughts. By doing so, new thoughts will emerge, which will help in spiritual advancement. So while chanting, one of the major problems is the occurrence of negative thoughts. We will have to transform them into positive thoughts. By doing so, we will become habitual of positive thoughts or the habit of thinking positively. When we do so, we inculcate positive thoughts. Example, just consider that while chanting, some thought of sense gratification emerges in our mind as to exploit someone or then you have to think how I can serve that person instead of exploiting him and how I can help him in Krishna consciousness. Prabhupada ji gives an example in the Bhakti Rasam Sindhu that, say for example, some person is chanting and is thinking of a woman for his own sense gratification, then he should think that even if 1,000 beautiful women come in front of a devotee, he should not be shaken. He should think that these women are Krishna's energy. He thinks of them as Krishna's gopis and should be enjoyed by Krishna alone. I have to serve these women because I am just a servant of servants. Gopi Bhardur Par Kamale Das Anudas. A devotee should try to involve all the beautiful women in the Lord's service. That is his duty and not to enjoy them as this is sense gratification. A devotee's condition is like this. He is not affected by Panchasaro because For him, everything is related to Krishna. Nirbandhe Krishnan Sambandhe. So I have given you the example. So this Prabhupada ji gives in Bhakti Rasamrit Sindhu that any type of thought can come in your mind. You have to convert it into positive. So if you have to make a habit of it, else if we keep fighting with the thoughts, we will face a lot of trouble. We don't chant to fight with the thoughts but to satisfy the Lord. But our mind is based in this. Either we chant mindlessly or very loudly at a high speed just to finish the day's quota. This is better than not chanting at all. But try to chant mindfully and not mindlessly. Hare Krishna. So stay tuned for our next episode releasing tomorrow at 6 p.m. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Hare Krishna.